What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Nerd Table. I'm Tommy with one of my best friends, Jamie, and there's room for everybody at the Nerd Table. So pull up a seat and get nerdy.
Yeah, I had to cover my boxers. I didn't know they were they were in the camera view.
I didn't even notice it either. So
Hey, you know what? Somebody's gonna say something about it. So
probably
yeah,
we know
I
all these
can't believe
motherfuckers out here gooning about your boxers.
that. Well, they can have them. They stink anyway.
Hey yo, someone might pay some money for
Point me into the right direction because I will sell my boxers post haste.
that. Dog, right?
I'll pay for shipping. How about that?
Yeah.
Shit, I need some fucking money. Fuck what you heard.
Oh man, what have you been up to, bro? Because it's
Um,
been 2 weeks now because we took last week off because there wasn't a
well, I
ton to
mean,
talk
we took
about.
last week off because there was nothing to talk about, and all of
Yeah.
a sudden, this fucking week, everything happened.
Bruh.
Two
So
big
much.
deaths, bunch of fucking news. Like
It's been so much.
it's been so much, man. I'm upset.
Yeah.
In more ways than one.
Yeah. So what have you been up to, man?
Nothing much. I've been playing a lot of League lately. I'm picking my base back up so I can learn how to relearn everything from playing ages ago.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to repick stuff up by ear. Because I used to be able to play by ear a little bit, not like 100%, but like maybe 35,
Okay.
which isn't bad because I still don't know my scales on the base at all. So, you know, but if
You slap
imagine
at
if
a
I could,
base.
I'm not up that level yet. I wasn't even at that level when I was playing. So, but yeah, once I get back into it and then I learn proper positioning and stuff, I'll be slapping the base.
Hell yeah. Hell.
So, but I played a little bit of Rivals. Had fun with that. Oh, been enjoying Avowed. I just haven't had a chance to go back and play it. I've been too damn busy, or I've just been tired and I've just not been able to, what's my name?
Yeah.
So,
I have a
ouch.
different opinion on Avowed, but
Oh yeah, I know it's very polarizing to say the least.
yeah.
I know one thing though. I'm definitely not gonna enjoy the spider fights. Because I know, bro. Have you seen the spiders in there?
No.
They are, bro. I thought it was gonna be some smallies and stuff like that until I saw like, I don't even know if that was a medium sized one.
Damn.
Because like I saw like a dead one. You know how spiders die? They die upside down in their legs curl up
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. I saw one with spears on it, and I'm like, oh. That's a big spider.
Nah.
I would think they might have like an arachnophobia mode, like on
They
uh
might actually.
Grounded. I mean, I'm not like afraid of spiders, but like big spiders, I think everybody would be afraid of them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't have a crippling fear of spiders. It's just that if it's the size of a VW Beetle, we have a problem.
Well, shit. You about to have a real big problem with Monster Hunter.
Oh, there's spiders in there?
Yeah.
Ever run into a spider fight? I don't think so. I can't. Is that a new monster or no? This been out, right? This was in Worlds, right?
Narcissilla.
Huh?
Narcissilla.
Yeah.
It wasn't in World, but it was in. I don't think Narcissilla wasn't in Rise. I don't think, but it was in previous ones.
Okay. I don't think I got to that fight. Also, I don't really. I wouldn't mind that fight because if I'm with a group, I'm just playing a hunting horn. I'm just dancing around, bopping them every now and then,
Yeah,
and
this one
just.
wasn't in Rise. But let me see which one it was. Monster Hunter Rise Spider. Because I don't remember who it was. Oh, Rachna Kadaki.
The what and what again?
Rachna Kadaki.
Mm-hmm.
That thing.
I don't remember fighting that. I don't think I got to that fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I kind of peter out. I love Monster Hunter, but I kind of peter out when it's just me playing.
Fair.
But because it's way more fun when you got people with you.
You right about that.
And especially if I'm just running around. I don't main the hunting horn, but I do enjoy playing the hunting horn, and it's always fun to run around with that.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
we got to
sure.
talk about that because tomorrow is the day.
You know we're gonna.
Hey, in the news, guess what? Power World developer
I
did.
know. Oh,
Yeah,
I know. They
bro,
gave everybody off.
Bro, they're treating this like Dragon Quest in like the 90s in Japan, where if Dragon Quest came out during the week,
Japan was shut down.
they shut that down because that's what everybody was gonna do. Fucking well.
I know you saw Captain America.
Yep, we saw Captain America.
Which
it was good.
We'll give our impressions about in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do anything else?
I don't know. I haven't gotten a lot of sleep. That's like
Same.
a general thing, So
yeah. Let's see. So I don't know if I said it last time or not, but I beat Uncharted 3.
maybe, I'm not sure.
I don't know, but that game also has spiders, and fuck them. These aren't big spiders; they're like normal sized spiders, but it's a swarm of them, and fuck them.
Did you hit it with the Hammer of Dawn?
You have to. So you can't kill them. You can only prevent them from swarming you by either being near fire or like swinging fire at them.
Gross.
Yeah, it super shitty. I also started and finished Crisis Core remake on the PS5.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, that game is good.
Yeah, it was good on the PSP.
Like, I knew internet, YouTube, Spotify, don't be coming at me that I'm not giving y'all a spoiler warning. This game is old as shit.
The game's been out since like
2007 or 8, something like that.
I was about to say, I think I was still in college when that game came out. So yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, and like if you don't know that Zach dies from playing Final Fantasy VII, hop off.
I was about to say, if you don't know Zach dies, then
you didn't play Final Fantasy VII.
You didn't play Final Fantasy VII at all.
But it was really cool seeing Zach's story, and then you actually play his last stand. Man. I thought Halo Reach did that good. This just said, fuck that.
See, I'm on the reverse side because I played the Crisis Core first, and then Reach came out, and then I'm like, damn, yeah, I like this.
I mean, I like both, don't get me wrong, but like this one felt more impactful, like emotionally. And don't get me wrong, Noble Six dying felt super impactful playing Reach.
Mm-hmm.
But you're playing a game that the whole time was advertised from the beginning. You know the end, and you knew, like, granted, same with Crisis Core, but I think that the big difference comes from you're having a team that's slowly dying in Reach compared to just the main character. You know what I mean? That's like
yeah. Yeah, and you had a whole team just eat it.
Like Aerith, like Cloud, like he had people that cared about him and were around him that survived. Also, that man took out a whole fucking army.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I've been thinking about like going through and replaying that whole game again on PSP, but I need to get a new PSP battery.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I think my biggest issue with that game is how you level up with that slot machine system.
Mm.
That it's just not normal XP. That it's just like it's the same system tied to your limit breaks, tied to your summons, tied to your level ups, and I'm like, that feels kind of weird. I don't have a problem with the limit breaks and summons being tied into that, but my level ups?
Yeah, I can't remember how you leveled up
No,
back in
it's
the
literally
day.
like, do you remember the slot machine system that when you hit like the straight sevens and shit, something would happen?
Nope.
Okay. Well, in the
I am
top
drawing a blank, my
in the
dude.
top left, there's a slot machine that's constantly going with numbers and characters. When the characters matched and the numbers were 7, you would get a limit break. You get straight 7s, you can get a level up. You can get like no cost MP, no cost AP, stuff like that from there too. So like there's a lot of randomness to it instead of just XP grind.
Hold on.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I figured that's what you were doing.
Yeah, because I don't remember. I don't
That
remember
being a
that
thing.
at all.
Yeah, no, it's in the game.
No, I'm talking about like the PSP version.
It was in. I guarantee it was in the PSP version as well because it comes into play in in Zack's Last Stand. But
Let me see.
But Square Enix fucked up. They fucked up, dude. They gave me Hell Firearga, Hell Blizzarga, and Hell Thunderga. And I'm like, well, I ain't using nothing else.
Bro, I swear to God, I don't remember. I don't remember this at all.
Mm-hmm.
What the deuce? Hold on.
Yeah. You hit 3 Aeriths and they land on 7, you get her limit break, which heals you.
It's so wild. How's I don't? Well, it's been a long time since what's her name?
It's been almost 20 years.
Yeah, basically.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like with those 3 spells, because I mean, you get 6 slots for materia. I had those 3 plus Curaga and 1 AP attack, which was Explosion Blade. And then my 6th materia was HP up, just because. I was like, I don't need a 6th spell. I might as well just increase my health.
Yeah.
I'm either shocking, freezing, burning, and if I'm not doing that, you're getting hit with death from it.
Damn.
Like straight death. And I'm like, all right, y'all fucked up. Yeah, so what? This is gonna cost me a bunch, like 52 MP per cast. I'll just buy a fuck ton of ethers. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Holy tits!
Okay.
I don't. I swear, I'm watching like the video from IGN that's talking about it, and I'm like, bro, I don't remember this at all, bro. Okay, I think I need to go and replay this game. Like, that shit is.
I mean, it's on Xbox.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll have to go through and add that to the list of games to play.
Yeah.
Shouldn't take me long because I remember going through the first game. It took me maybe
let me see how long it took me to beat it.
Probably I think it took me like
16 hours.
Yeah, it probably took me like 2 or 3 days.
And that's including that I did some of the about 40% of the side missions.
Yeah.
I would have 100% of the game if Monster Hunter coming out tomorrow. Well, today when this will be live.
Yeah, Monster Hunter is gonna take over.
Oh my god.
Listen, Speaking of Monster Hunter, these dickheads on Twitter are you know how they'd be like, oh, they show off the badge and they'd be like, oh, this badge represents blase
The
blase.
teams and all that.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, make them as enamel pins. I will buy all of them, please, because they look like enamel pins.
They do.
Like they straight up do. And I'm like, bro, it's right here. You'd make $1 billion off of people buying these pins because everybody's gonna want to buy their specific weapon that they use. That's their weapon that they're a fan of. People like dual blades. People like the charge blade, switch axe, long sword, great
Bow.
sword, bow
gun,
heavy bow,
lance,
yeah, lance, gun lance,
sword
insect
and
glade,
shield,
hammer, because people like the unga bunga with the fucking hammer.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, okay.
I've got a friend who I think he played either hammer or great sword, and I don't remember. But that's because I banned him from using the heavy bow gun. And that's because his troll ass would be fighting a monster, and he wouldn't aim, and he would just be hitting me, stunning me, and I'm with a charge blade. You know how fucked I am if I'm stunned with a charge blade?
Yeah, you are fucked.
So fucked!
Yeah.
But I've been playing Rivals. Man, I love Human Torch.
I've seen some of the things that you could do with Human Torch. I've seen his thing where you set the things up in front of the gate and then you crash down. Yeah, and then just do like stupid damage. I'm like, bro, what is going on here? They just keep finding out shit. And then I've seen the thing do fun stuff too.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm like, bro, they are changing the game with the heroes and everything.
They really are.
I think they're on a fast track for greatness. To be honest with you,
they've already raised the bar.
What happened?
They've already raised the bar. Like Overwatch was the bar, then Marvel Rivals dropped. Now, Overwatch is doing stuff that Rivals is doing, like adding the third person mode and all that.
Yeah, but that's not in their core gameplay. It's called the Stadium mode, where you can do third person, and they had the CS:GO style.
Well, it's still a thing, is my point.
Yeah. They're throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks.
Yeah,
and that's why I'm not mad about what's going on with Overwatch.
Yeah,
I think they're getting exactly what they deserve
for sure. And
because
Blizzard's never been back into a corner like this either.
Well, yeah, I feel that the first game was fine. All they had to do was just keep adding more characters. That's all they had to do.
Now they're bringing back loot boxes.
It's too little, too late.
I agree.
To be honest with you, you know,
and you don't earn loot boxes through level ups anymore, which is stupid.
Yeah, it's the same thing with fucking that's going on with League. League did stupid shit. The fans came out and were pissed off, and they tried to roll back some stuff, but it's still, it's not enough, but it's enough to keep people happy temporarily.
Yeah. Marvel Rivals was pretty much Overwatch's fuck around and find out.
Yeah, they had the hero genre
on
lock. And now they don't. So
they had one real competitor, and that was Valorant.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, Valorant's doing its thing, but
Valorant also didn't have anywhere near the user base of Overwatch.
Yeah,
which now doesn't have anywhere near the user base of Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, and I like Valorant as much as the next person. I just wanted to be able to have a training mode. Instead of them kind of just throwing you in, like there was a training mode that taught you about skills and stuff, but it didn't when you got into a game, you're in a game.
Range.
Yeah, like a bot game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where you can practice with bots, and then you can have the bots be as easy or as hard as you want them to be, so it can actually teach you more stuff. No, like that's why it kind of turned me off of the game, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be enjoying this way too much, you know? Yeah, and I really do feel that Valorant should have been built with more than just keyboard in mind. It should have been built with controller in mind, not for the consoles, but for people. Yeah, not ported, but actually a controller support.
Yeah.
That way, because I think it would be a hell of a lot better with controller support.
Hmm.
Like I think I don't like. I've played CS:GO before, and I've never had I didn't have any issues with it. But for some odd reason, I have issues with Valorant, and I don't know why. I don't think, and maybe it's the hero skills and stuff like that. Because
Maybe.
sometimes it's not a lot to keep up with, but you do have to buy your skills. Like if you die, you have to buy a skill that you
Yeah.
need.
You buy
You
your
know,
guns over again and stuff too.
yeah, or you could be a badass and just try to pick them up off the ground and you know try to kill somebody else with their own gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Um, I saw The Monkey, which was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a good movie. I was expecting more of a horror and got almost a comedy out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we both saw Captain America.
Yep.
Despite a lot of the internet shitting on this movie, like on a critical standpoint,
Mm-hmm.
I love that fans have gotten together and been like, yeah, this movie's pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Like,
I enjoyed it.
yeah, like the critics are like, oh, this movie sucks. I'm like, no, it doesn't.
I think a lot
really
of people
enjoyed
are
it.
poo-pooing the movie because of the lady that's the Israeli lady.
Mm-hmm.
And I also poo-poo it because listen, I like the movie. I just don't it she's not believable kicking a whole bunch of big ass muscular dudes asses.
She's
You know
also
what I mean?
such a minor character, though.
I know. I that's why I'm like, but then it's
But
like, okay, well, she's minor. She didn't really need to. I really want to know what, and I know this is like a pie in the sky type thing,
uh-huh.
but I would love for them for them to release like a director's cut on Blu-ray and stuff like that
Mm-hmm.
to to see how it looked with the director's cut in mind and not how it's the theatrical cut. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To see if they added more stuff to make things more consistent, like at least mention what the Serpent Society is, and stuff like that. Because they just introduced Sidewinder and that was it.
Well,
You know what I
originally
mean?
the Serpent Society was going to be more serpenty.
That's what I always thought, and it would have been fine, because as I remember, they are like serpent esque.
Yeah.
Because Copperhead is serpent esque. He literally is a guy in a suit.
Yeah.
I'm. Am I thinking of the guy that has like he's got like poison guns and stuff like that or something? I might be conflating two different characters.
Mm-hmm.
But
But what I was saying about critics versus like fan reactions, Rotten Tomatoes has it on a critic review at 49%.
mm,
From a fan point, 79.
that's not bad. It
Yeah.
dropped a little bit because it came out at 86
Yeah.
and
Everything's gonna drop after it comes out,
yeah.
unless you're Endgame.
Yeah. And then it just goes up.
Yeah. But this movie seemed very Winter Soldier-y to me,
Yeah.
and I liked that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think the movie did suffer from it being tied in with a Disney Plus series, though.
Yeah.
With
But I
Falcon and the Winter
mean,
Soldier.
I really think that I mean, I enjoyed Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I love Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I love it.
And I know that if you got to the theater early, they did well, at least at the Alamo, they did a recap of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Damn. Because it literally brought you up to speed with what was going on inside the movie.
So,
and I think that is what they should have done everywhere.
Yeah.
Because it would have been like, okay, cool. Well, it's been like 2 or 3 years since I've actually sat down and watched Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really remember all the things that happened. It literally it took them, I think 10 minutes and they told everything that happened in Falcon and Winter Soldier and some of the events that happened in the Ed Norton Hulk.
Yeah.
To tie everything together. And it's like, holy shit, like I'm literally not at a loss. It's just all new material and everything is still fresh in my mind from what he just said. So why couldn't anyone else? Why could like I went to obviously going to a premium movie theater, you're going to get that type of experience.
Yeah.
However, I will say this, why the fuck is it not in any other movie theater? Because that would literally be like nobody would complain.
Yeah.
Nobody would complain because it's like, okay, oh, I'm brought up to speed. I didn't have to spend 8 hours or 6 hours watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier and then like another hour and 45 to watch like is it The Incredible Hulk? The Ed Norton one?
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't have to do all that to catch up just to this one movie, you know?
So the good thing is this is the last movie that ties into any Disney Plus series.
Okay.
They said that like they're going to be much more standalone. Starting with Agatha All Along, I believe was the one.
Okay. I still didn't watch. I still haven't watched that one, by the way.
I've watched a little bit of it.
Mm.
The I think you can watch Brave New World without watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier and be totally fine, other than wondering who Isaiah is.
Yeah.
Even
though they do explain,
feel a little awkward, be like, oh, why is he just super comfortable as Captain America? Like, since he got the shield in Endgame, what's been going on since? Well, Falcon and the Winter Soldier shows you that. But
yeah,
like Kojima pointed out, like he had tweeted out after he saw Captain America, he was like, I really enjoyed Captain America, but when did Sam Wilson become Captain America? And I'm like, he's like, I didn't watch any of the Disney Plus stuff. And I'm like, that's a good point.
Yeah, you have to watch. There are some. What I'm about to say is gonna probably turn off a lot of people, but if you are a fan of it,
you gotta keep up.
You have to keep up. You know what I mean? It's like wrestling. Like, yeah, you can miss maybe like 1 or 2 weeks of wrestling, but you can't miss like 2 months.
Yeah.
Like, you've already missed like 2 pay-per-views. You know what I mean? It's the same instance. You have to keep up. Like, I understand Kojima's probably a really busy person. But you could take an hour a day if you had any inclination to actually go through and watch this movie, watch Brave New World, you could have taken an hour a day for like a couple of weeks to watch Falcon and Winter Soldier to catch up to,
well,
you know.
I think part of it might have been like he might not have known. And another part is like he's also just a major cinephile. Like, man loves movies.
Well, I mean, I love
That's
movies.
That's what got him into gaming, is that he wanted to be a director.
Oh.
But my other gripe with not Falcon, sorry, Brave New World.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they didn't show Red Hulk in the trailers.
Yeah, a lot of people, and I agree, because that's a really big thing.
Like, we see him for all of 15 minutes, if that.
Yeah, it's a little way less than that. But I think the reason why they showed him was because I think test audiences I don't think they really had enough going for them to really say like, okay, well, we actually need to have something to bring people in, you know. And I think it was going to get spoiled by like the first couple of people anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think the bigger shock was Betty showing up, you know,
for 2 seconds.
Yeah, but I mean, like, who would have thought like she would, you know?
I mean, Liv Tyler, she just didn't want to miss a thing, man. But
boo, boo this man.
She's Steven Tyler's daughter, everybody.
Do you know that story about how he found out about that?
I actually don't.
So, I forgot what music video they were shooting for, and she auditioned to be one of the girls there.
Oh no.
It's
Oh
not as
no.
bad as you think. It's not as bad as you think. Hold on, let me shit down here. The fucking trying to get more comfortable with this chair. So, a long story short, she was going to be dancing on scantily clad in clothing on top of a car, and they ended up talking, and that's how he found out. Holy shit, this is my daughter. Bro, it's fucking wild, man. Like when I heard that, and I'm like, huh?
That could be way worse.
Yeah, it could have been way worse. It could have been way worse.
Yeah. Ew. Um, I think the biggest takeaway from the movie, which it succeeds at, is showing how capable Sam Wilson is, not only as Captain America without being a super soldier, how capable he is to lead the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
Because he, for all of the heart and everything that Steve Rogers has, being a super soldier, he almost loses his humanity, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like,
because
there's a level of disconnect to that
Mhm.
Sam Wilson has.
Yeah. Also, Sam has had more time with being a counselor. He did PTSD for Army, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. So that also humanized Sam a lot more than Captain.
Yeah.
Even though in game at the very beginning he was trying to do the counselor thing
Yeah.
because Sam wasn't there,
And don't
which
get me
is
wrong, Steve Rogers is is as caring and all that as Sam Wilson is.
mhm,
That's not what I mean by humanize. Like, you're gonna see, like, imagine you're in the Marvel universe and you see this badass super soldier just whooping somebody's ass.
mhm.
But then you see a normal dude in a suit with that shield whooping somebody's ass. That's the
Yeah.
level that I mean. That it's like, oh, well, it's not just for this, like, these like fantastical super soldiers and all of that. That the little guy can do it too.
Mhm.
And I don't mean Ant-Man.
No.
Or it doesn't take a billionaire.
Yeah, it
Or
doesn't take a
or a
billionaire.
god from space.
Yeah. A regular dude with like
With a
wings
shield.
and a shield.
With
Yeah.
wings and a shield. Yeah, that's the part that I think is like the humanity level.
Hmm.
Also, Bucky being a senator, well, running for the senator is fucking hilarious.
Okay, listen. I will say I need to figure out so him running for office versus what's going to happen in Thunderbolts.
Well, we know
Like
based off the Thunderbolts trailer, he wins office.
right.
Which, I didn't think they'd ever elect somebody older than Mitch McConnell, but they did.
True. Yeah.
Fucking Bucky's 100 and what, 10 years old?
Something like that. He's old.
Also, that
Old
Israeli
shit.
chick wanted his dick.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I don't give a fuck.
Mhm.
I don't blame her though.
Right.
That you said that, you agreed with that with your whole chest and then realized what I said.
Mhm. Yeah.
You agreed
But
before
no.
processed.
Seriously, like so we've got Fantastic Four next, and then we have Thunderbolts. Literally a month
Other way
apart.
around, I think.
Wait, Thunderbolts then
I believe so.
I
I'll
thought,
check.
I thought it was May and June.
I'm pretty sure Thunderbolts is in May.
Okay.
I also
But
love why the Thunderbolts has the asterisks beside it. It's
yeah.
because Avengers aren't available.
Yeah. I thought they were doing Thunderbolts name pending.
No, Avengers aren't available. May 2nd for Thunderbolts.
May 2nd. Okay, so then yeah, and then it is the Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four.
And May 2nd. That's nuts. Holy shit, bro! Is that the first day of? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm being an idiot. No, it's the 3rd for Free Comic Book Day. So you know they're gonna do some shit
Ooh,
on Free Comic Book
yeah.
Day for Thunderbolts.
Fantastic
Wow.
Four and Superman are in July.
Nice.
Yo, if they're the
I'm
same
still,
day, ooh,
yeah, I'm still on the fence about Superman. To be honest with you,
how dare you, sir? When has James Gunn done us wrong?
I know. I just don't want nothing bad happening to crypto. I think I'd walk out. I'm like, I'm almost 100%, my dude.
They
I
ain't
think
killing
I'd
crypto.
walk out. I mean, I would be upset if crypto got hurt. That's what I would.
See.
I would.
So Superman is July 11th.
Mm-hmm.
The Fantastic Four First Steps.
It's what, 2 weeks later,
July
right?
25th. Oh, thank God they're not on the same day.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's 2 weeks later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's fine.
Works for me.
Works for me.
But
What?
you know it doesn't work for me.
I don't know.
Warner Brothers shutting down Monolith, who was working on a fucking Wonder Woman game.
So I have an issue with that.
Also, that they patented the Nemesis system.
Yeah, it's patented till 2036.
36.
Bro, how fucked is that? That's so unfair because, like, who knew that they're not gonna do anything with that system?
Yes, it's gonna sit there.
It's just gonna sit there and do nothing, you know? So, like, anybody else can't use that same system.
Nope. Unless it's within Warner Brothers.
Yeah, and fuck, well, WB's having issues as it is. They don't know what the fuck they want to do with Mortal Kombat.
Shit.
Like, and what? Justice League killed it. Fucking
Suicide Squad
killed the Justice League,
which actually was Suicide Squad saved the Justice League, and the only Justice League member that died was Wonder Woman because they were all clones, which I fucking called.
Listen, no, that's all I can say. Like, you can't. Like, that's literally like. Let me try to find an analogy that makes sense.
The fact that was Kevin Conroy's final game is a fucking insult.
It is a very big
I don't even hate the game. I think it's an okay game, but that's Kevin fucking Conroy's final Batman.
You know what? That's okay because we still got a Batman animated series to remember him by.
I mean, you're right, but
the Arkham series as well, because those are far superior games.
Those games are fire.
Yeah.
So good.
God
but
sakes.
Like, come on, man.
Come on,
like,
man.
I don't even understand why they shut down Monolith. Like, they made Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, which were really well received.
They're great games.
I never played them because I don't like Lord of the Rings, but like,
I mean, I think minus them being Lord of the Rings stuff, you would really enjoy it. The combat system is fun, like the traversal's fun. Killing off dudes, is fun. Killing orcs by the dozen, is always fun.
Yeah.
Damn, I should go back and like play a little bit of that. It's been a long time. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to beat it because I was playing Warframe at the time. A lot of that Warframe and League.
Yeah, so it just makes me mad, dude.
Bro, it's mad as what they did with the Marvel Rivals studio in Santa Monica or Sacramento.
I don't remember. But
I know it's on the West Coast. I just don't know if it's.
I think it was
Seattle. It in Washington or is it in?
I think it was Seattle.
Seattle, okay.
But let me start off with this part. It sucks that people got laid off.
Yeah,
especially in a with a successful game.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
I got a butt here.
You have a butt.
it was blown out of proportion. Like, I'm talking about like Kim Kardashian blown out of proportion, if you get what I'm saying.
Nice.
Yeah. That butt
I
joke had
get
layers.
what you're saying.
Like
ogres.
They were like
that had layers.
They were like, "Oh, they fired the game director." No, they didn't. They didn't fire the game director.
Yeah.
The game director is
game director's in China.
In China at NetEase.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't fire they were a support team.
Yeah.
And NetEase probably was like, the game's already out. They've done their job. We're just gonna lay them off. Which you got to think of it this way when it comes to that. It, like I said, it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But China's fucking cutthroat, man. They don't give a fuck.
That is true.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, we don't need them." Axe. I mean, I get that. They don't need them. What are they gonna do? Reallocate their job? Move their position to another job? Where the fuck are they gonna go? It's not like they could just go down the hall to another part of the studio.
True.
They're not gonna go to fucking China.
Yeah.
It sucks. It really does. But when you're working QA for an overseas developer,
shit happens.
Yeah. And you don't really get to kind of blow it out of proportion on the internet. It sucks.
Yeah,
I don't know how many times I have to say that, but
all these studios that are laying people off, yeah, it definitely sucks.
In this very specific situation, all you can really do is just take it on the chin.
Mm-hmm.
You signed up to work for a developer that's overseas all the way across the world.
Yeah. Communication's
an issue, from a language barrier to time differences.
Yeah.
You're on QA, so your job's... I don't want to discredit QA. Super important for games. But your job's not mission critical now that the game is out.
True.
You're not a map designer. You're not a level designer. You're not a character designer.
Yeah. Just quality control.
Yeah, and I guarantee you they have quality control in NetEase studio.
Yeah.
So they were just like, we're just going to cut costs and cut the complication, and the complication would be that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if this is going to sound like a massive double standard. If this were an American company cutting out an American studio, that's where I'd have more problems. Even if this were a European company cutting an American studio, I'd have more problems.
Yeah.
But when you have China, whose time difference is massive, language difference is night and day.
Yeah.
I get it. It's not good, but I get it. And don't get me wrong, I still feel bad for the people who lost their job. I do.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks to get fired.
Yeah.
We've both been there. It sucks.
Yeah, it sucks real bad.
Yeah. But you had to know there wasn't a bunch of job security working for a Chinese company in the States.
Yeah. For obvious reasons.
Yeah. And that's not even getting into the political aspect of it.
That's what the obvious reasons are.
Yeah. I mean, the obvious reasons really are kind of just the common sense of the language and time barriers.
Mm-hmm.
The more part is, the political.
Yeah.
But you know what I am hyped about with Marvel Rivals, though?
What?
Jamie! Remember how I said I have a theory about Season 2? And I didn't want to tell you till recorded.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I completed the battle pass
Yep.
and the Eternal Night Gallery,
Mm-hmm.
which meant I could read the last bit of lore for the Eternal Night comic in Marvel Rivals.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get into a little bit of spoiler territory. Honestly,
Spoiler
I'm gonna
alert.
tell you because you're never gonna finish the battle pass. You're never gonna get
Nope.
that.
Nope. Never.
You don't know Life It like I do with over 200 hours in Marvel Rivals already.
I don't even think I have 6 hours in Marvel Rivals.
I can check. So modern day Doom ends up beating Dracula and taking the chromium from him, or chromium, whatever it's called.
Oh, I have 29 hours.
Okay. 2099 Doom, you literally reading this that he's like narrating it. He's like, I underestimated my past self, but that's okay. And Jamie, look at me in the depths of my soul.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you I lost my shit at the next line of, I have a gala to attend.
Oh shit, they doing
The
Hellfire Gala?
Hellfire Gala, baby!
Huh. All right.
Now, downside is, if they do the Hellfire Gala, there's no way we're getting Blade in season 2. No chance.
No, we're getting Emma Frost.
And Phoenix.
Yeah.
It has
because
to be.
they were a part of the Hellfire Gala. Gala.
Yeah. But oh my god!
And then oh man, how many?
Well, they're
I
gonna
have
give us one, two a season, like one in the first and one in the second half.
yeah.
We know, but that means we would get a Krakoa map.
Nice.
Oh,
How's it that I understand speedsters are really hard, but fuck, Quicksilver would be real nice to come out in the Hellfire Gala.
I mean, yeah.
Like,
So would Kitty Pryde
yeah,
or Firestar.
Firestar would be nice. I don't even know who all is in the Hellfire Gala.
It's a lot.
I mean, I know Nightcrawler was in it. Emma Frost.
Well, there was also the whole Hellfire Club.
Yeah, so Mystique, Blob, Toad, Avalanche.
Let's see, Emma Frost, Callisto, Magneto, Kitty Pryde, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Captain America, the Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom, Professor X, Namor, Beast, Angel, Penance, Thunderbird, Sunspot, Deadpool, Wolverine, Domino, Shatterstar, Morgan, Richter, Black Priestess, Storm, Phoenix, which at that time was known as Marvel Girl, Rogue, Sync, Polaris, Mastermind, Havoc, Magic, Wild Child, Aurora, Swordsman, Scarlet Witch, Speed.
The amount of skins that are going to be coming out for that line is going to be silly.
So what I think is going to happen, they're going to definitely put out a Storm Hellfire Gala skin.
Oh, that's money right there.
We already have a Hellfire Gala Scarlet Witch from this season pass.
Right.
I think we'll see a Phoenix and an Emma Frost Gala skins, and that's it for now.
Right.
As more characters come on, they're going to add, because probably not even 10% of the characters I just said from the Hellfire Gala will be in the game.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Most of those were so minor.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't mind having Polaris in there, though.
I mean,
Polaris would be a really cool character. But bro, like there's so many people that they could put in. Because there's so many.
I was thinking that season 2 was gonna be Clintar and Wakanda based because of Null infecting Bast. And I'm like, okay, well, we're not going that route, because they could always double back into that. That's not going anywhere. And I'm like, they could add Blade season 3 if they wanted and be like, oh, Blade had to recover from his attack from his fight and capture from Dracula. I'm like,
which makes sense.
this is fucking cool to get, like, to just name drop the gala like that. Man. Whoo.
I want more hero shooters
I
to
was
do
stiff as a board.
I want more hero shooters to do what League did, where they literally killed off a character and you couldn't select them. However, hold on. However, he wasn't dead. He came back, but he had a whole new
Build.
skin. He had like everything because the character's name is Gangplank. And I'm gonna show you a thing from him. Gang PN BE before and after. Hold on, images. I'm gonna send you this image and you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Like, I don't think Rivals is the type of game that could do that. I think that's something Overwatch could do.
Yeah, Overwatch could definitely do it.
But them being superheroes and supervillains, like, their abilities are very much set in stone in like who they are. I don't think they could necessarily get away with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, I mean, like, how long would they really be there?
Yeah, true. I don't know. I know this isn't going to be interesting to people in that's the before and here is the after.
Let me see.
And you don't even have to click on them, you can just look at them.
Yeah. Well, I haven't got anything yet.
So what happened was in Bilgewater, Gangplank got ambushed by a character called Misfortune and quote unquote died. But then he came back, grizzled, lost the whole arm, and plays different, but still similar to how he played originally.
Okay.
So that's why I was saying, like, see, because let's say they introduce, like, I know they're introduced to both Jean and Phoenix because they've already talked about that. But if they didn't, and they just introduced Jean first, and then they were like, hold on, the Phoenix is going to be taking over Jean, and you can't select Jean at all anymore, and it's just Phoenix with all her abilities. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then afterwards, like maybe like 3 or 4 weeks later, then you can select Jean, and then it's just a whole thing where you can select either or. You know what I mean? They're like two halves of the same coin.
Now,
you know?
Imagine if when they add Jean Grey, she plays just like normal, but you get her ult. You can't activate her ult. Her ult triggers when she dies.
See, I heard that too. Like I've heard theories on that too, but that should be scary because then it's like, okay,
Marvel vs. Capcom 3 flashbacks.
Yeah. Well, level 5 ult Phoenix come back and just blowing people up.
The only level 5 ult in the game.
Yeah, and be like, oh my god, she's coming back, isn't she? Fuck. And then you gotta do all that shit.
Yeah. So we got a lot of news to go through. We got some rapid fire.
All right.
Well, not necessarily rapid fire because we got really 1.5 more things to talk about. Pokemon Presents. That was really cool.
I think it's really cool too. Like I'm looking at all the I'm looking at on
I don't care about the Pokemon Cafe. I don't care about Pokemon Go. I don't care about the TCG. I don't care about Pokemon Pocket. I don't give a fuck about Pokemon Sleep. I only care about they announced Pokemon Champions.
Champions, it sounds like it's going to be real fun.
It's a stadium game for Switch and mobile that can use Pokemon Home. And we haven't had a Pokemon battle simulator in
Ages
17, 18 years.
since the GameCube.
Battle Revolution on the Wii.
Oh, did I miss that one totally?
You must have. It was Gen 4.
Oh, yeah, I must have missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have a battle sim on GameCube, actually.
ZX wasn't. Oh, you know what? That was a story. That wasn't a
Yeah, I was
battle.
about to say
You're right.
XD wasn't, or Coliseum. Coliseum or XD weren't battle sims. That was a full-blown like story game.
Yeah. Damn.
This is like pick your Pokemon battle.
Yeah, and it looks like you'll be able to terrorize and stuff like that.
You'll be able to Mega Evolve and Terrastalize.
Yeah.
Z moves probably not.
Yeah, no, of course not.
I know my camera's.
Z moves are busted anyway.
Z moves were fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Dynamax probably not. My camera will chill out here in a second, so just give me a minute.
Oh, I don't know, man. Dynamax might actually show up.
No way. I think that the only reason Megas are showing up is because the Legends ZA.
Right.
Yeah. So,
bro, ZA is about to be extra fun too. But have you seen all the discourse about the starters?
Yeah, they picked the 3 least popular starters.
For anybody who doesn't know, they pick Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. So, like, I'm like, okay, cool. So why can't we just have? Yeah, I don't know.
But why can't we just have what?
Why can't we have starters that aren't fire, grass, and water? Why can't we have? I mean, let's have like a fighting, like a fighting that can like evolve later on into like, you know, dark fighting or
like a
maybe
fighting flying ground type of situation.
Something like that, yeah. And then something like something different, you know. Like obviously this isn't.
What?
I know the reason why, because it's a perfect balance.
I was about to say literally the triangle, just like with Halo, how like gun beats melee, melee beats grenade, grenade beats gun type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, or in Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
You know. I can't remember the triangle for that. I think it was sword, axe, and lance.
Yeah, sword, axe, lance. Sword beat axe, axe beat sword beat axe, axe beat lance, lance beat sword, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. And then magic depends.
Yeah. But other than that, I think it's probably just the easiest. Like, those are just the easiest 3 elements to design.
Yeah.
Now,
and I guess it's just easy for them to actually not have to make new ones either, too.
Well, I knew they weren't going to make new ones for a Legends game.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
it's not a main trainer battles to Legends, which Arceus didn't have.
Yeah.
But these trainer battles, your Pokemon can actually move and dodge the attack,
which is really nice. I did see that. Don't they have like real time
animations?
Real time that and like cooldowns for your abilities, so you can't just spam them and stuff like that. Sure. Was that it, or I must have saw something different?
I'm sure it's still turn based.
Yeah,
but like they have like the attacks have distances and everything. Like you could just back up to avoid rollout. I'm like,
oh, nice. That's cool. Well, I wonder if you could like off one of my favorite things in the Pokemon the anime
Mhm.
is Ash is going up against somebody that's using a grass type, and the grass type uses grass knot, and Ash's Pokemon trips and falls, and because you know how grass knot is, like
Yeah.
depending on how heavy
heavy
the
it is.
Pokemon is the amount of yeah. I hope you can do that because that should be funny as fuck. Because you go through, you do grass knot, and then they just come after you and just fall over.
Oh, for sure.
Oh
That
man,
that might be a little complicated for them to program, but like
right.
if
Wouldn't be
there's a move like that,
complicated
I
to
feel like it
program
would
if there was
almost
on the Switch too.
I feel like it would almost be like it would have to be like Groot's ult. Not to keep going back to Marvel Rivals, be like, oh, pull you in type of thing.
Hold on, timeout. I missed literally everything you
Grass
said.
knot.
No. Your thing was cutting in and out.
Motherfucker. Am I good?
Did you forget to hit record?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you're good. All right,
Wait,
cool.
did I hit record? Please tell me I hit record. Yeah, I hit record. And technical issues. Give me a second, everybody.
All right, I'm waiting for your what's some name to catch up because it's having a fit.
Yeah, I'm pretty good now. Kind of. Not really.
Right.
But I'm rolling with it. We're an hour deep.
Yeah, true.
Screen still black on Streamlabs. Come on. Hold on a second.
All right.
Right around an hour. Wait.
Oh.
Hold on. What?
Did you fucking see what they're releasing as a plush?
Let's see. We're good.
Oh. Okay. Did you see what they're releasing as a plush?
Yeah. What?
They're releasing a Vaporeon plush.
People are gonna fuck it.
I know.
People are gonna fuck it.
That's so wild.
So what I was saying is
Jesus, that dude is tall as shit. What the fuck?
They should treat grass knot, like if that's in the game, similar to how like Groot's ult works. That it like pulls them in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That works. I like that.
Yeah. Like pulls you in if you're within a certain range.
Ouch.
But yeah, like the biggest question I have right now is actually I have two questions from this. What are the final evolutions of the starters? What are their typings going to be? Because I'm thinking Meganium will gain Fairy
you think
type.
they're gonna have different typing?
They always with Legends Arceus, they had whole new forms.
Oh.
Because Decidueye became grass fighting, Typhlosion became fire psychic, and Samurott became water dark. Yeah. So I'm hoping Meganium gains Fairy. Maybe make Emboar dark. And Feraligatr fighting or steel.
Bro,
I don't know.
how cool would that be for Alligator fighting steel?
Fighting or steel. It wouldn't be both because he would still have to retain water type.
Oh. Oh yeah. You're right. Huh.
Hold on a sec. This is gonna cut out again for a split second. Podcast. It's cool. Be cool. I just realized I have a live stream playing in the background, which might be why things are getting wonky.
Damn. Yeah. Oh yeah. But I will say this. So,
and we're back.
I would like to see Chikorita as a Bayleaf as like a I don't not dark because I don't think I'd like
Well, the
dark.
only one that's going to
For,
change is their finals. So Meganium,
yeah, you're sort of
Embor,
back. Everything's
and
still broken.
I can't do
Um,
anything. No,
everything's
we're good.
broke.
We're good.
Well, in the meantime, I can vamp while you're
Nah, we're
trying to
good.
figure out everything.
I'm here.
Are you sure?
Yeah. My camera might just be laggy, but if you can hear me fine,
Okay, I was.
like we're good if you can hear
Yeah,
me.
you're cutting in and out still. I don't know why. I don't know why you're cutting in and out on my end.
That's weird.
That's very weird.
Hold on a second. Let's see. Are we back? I think we might be.
All right, no more drop frames.
Once Streamlabs sees the camera.
No more drop frames. No more drop frames.
I fucking hope so.
Oh, was that recording? Were you recording when I said that?
Yeah.
That makes it
Yeah,
so much
you got
funnier.
it. All right. So, sorry if a little bit of that was choppy. I know that the audio went through fine because I've been monitoring that the whole time, but the video might have sucked.
Yeah.
Had a little bit of technical issues, and quite honestly, we're an hour deep. We're not re-recording this episode.
Yeah.
So, in classic nerd table bullshittery, it's staying. Because guess what?
Like
we both poor. Y'all don't sub enough.
Yeah.
I can't afford a producer. So that's on you. That's not on me.
Sort of.
You want a producer? Sub. Get your mother to sub. Shut up, Windows.
I was about to say, ref, call the fight. He was defenseless.
But I was saying, last thing we said was that I wanted Meganium to be a fairy type, well, part fairy, Embor to be part dark, and Feraligatr to either be part fighting or part steel.
I vote fighting. That would be pretty cool.
Steel makes the most sense, only because if you make both of them, if you make one dark and one fighting, Meganium's going to have an advantage over both of them. If you make one steel, the steel's going to have the advantage over Meganium. Meganium's going to have the advantage over the dark. And then the dark would also be part fire, so steel.
Right. Okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
At least in my brain.
Yeah, that really does make sense.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. Yeah, you're right about that.
Let me see what else, so before we jump into Monster Hunter talk, because we're getting to the tail end of this, like I said, we were kind of rapid firing some things because there was a lot to talk about.
Yeah, there was a lot. Yeah, surprisingly, there was a lot.
Yeah.
Not to mention new games and shit coming out.
Yeah.
The IGN Fan Fest is going on, which I think we're going to talk about next week because it's still going on.
And then I want to take a second to fan out over the UFC for a minute, Jamie. Because you and I are both going to love this. In, I think, 2 weeks, Alex Pereira is fighting.
Nice.
Poatan against Magomed Ankalaev. Good ass fight. Dan Hooker fell out of the Justin Gaethje fight, unfortunately. But they got.
Is he the guy that you told me that got hurt? That he got hurt training?
Dan Hooker, yeah, broke his hand.
Yeah.
Damn. That fight was going to be a war. Fiziev is stepping up to face Gaethje in a rematch, which is going to be a fun fight. Then UFC 214. God damn. They announced that fight card, and everybody listening, if you have kids in the room, I want them to step away for a few seconds.
Oh, no.
I'll give you a solid 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Man, when they announced UFC 314, I fucking came everywhere. Jizz everywhere. I
Gross.
painted Princess Anne white and sticky.
Oh, gross.
It was
What
not
the fuck?
snowing, god damn it. That was cum.
Damn it. Man, that's gross.
Because
Motherfucker.
they signed Patricio Pitbull. And he's fighting Yair Rodriguez, who is an amazing striker. Michael Chandler versus Patty the Batty Pimblett in 5 rounds? Shit! Whoever wins that fight, I don't give a fuck. The matchups are fire.
Get out of here.
Jamie, could you imagine Patty the Batty versus Charles Oliveira?
Bro, that'd be fucking bonkers. I would definitely pay for that fight. Straight up.
Or against Max Holloway?
Yo, sign me up tomorrow. Not tomorrow, yesterday.
Right?
Because I need that fight in my life.
Yeah.
I think I actually might go out to like a sports bar or something. Watch that.
And then Ilya Topuria vacated his featherweight title, and it's Alexander Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez.
Damn.
Fire. Fucking fire. And then
that sounds like it's about to be card of the year at that point.
Yeah. They announced the main event for UFC Fight Night in Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie, when I tell you, I need to know who Jamal Hill pissed off in the UFC.
I mean, that motherfucker been called. Hasn't he been talking a bunch of shit lately?
He got knocked out by Alex Pereira.
Mm-hmm.
He got knocked out by Yuri Prohaska. And now he's fighting Khalil Roundtree, who's a knockout artist.
Yeah, black on black crime, my dude.
Yeah. Like, I ain't ever seen the walking embodiment of if he dies, he dies level of petty. Other than Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah,
but whoever he pissed off in the UFC, they got that petty in them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I know for you, I heard wrestling been popping off.
I was about to tell you, the Elimination Chamber is this weekend. It's Saturday. So
March 1st?
1st. Yep.
Are you sure about that?
100%.
I swear I saw something on UFC, like, because for some, well, I know the reason, because it's TKO owned. I saw an email that it was on the 8th.
The 8th? No, they already, bro. If it's on the 8th, that'd be tripping.
I'm checking. Elimination Chamber. It is March 1st. You're right.
Damn.
But like
they're doing the Ultimate Knockouts compilation on ESPN too.
Nice.
I didn't want to watch basketball, so I'm like, whatever.
So
I'll have something in the background.
that was the other thing I wanted to lead into because it's WrestleMania season. You're hyped.
It is WrestleMania season. Holy shit, bro. WrestleMania
Give me your
is
picks.
going to be crazy for what?
Who wins the Elimination Chamber?
Elimination Chamber. To be honest with you,
let's run down who's in it real quick.
All right, so here's who's in the men's Elimination Chamber match. John Cena, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Jake Paul, and Damian Priest.
You mean
Jake Paul is the first person to get eliminated, followed by Drew McIntyre on some bullshit.
He's talking about Logan Paul, everybody.
Huh?
I said you called him Jake Paul. It's Logan Paul.
Oh, shit. Damn it. Yo, I'm just reading.
Had same last name.
No, well, yeah, they're same assholes. But the person put Jake Paul on here and not Logan, which is their fault.
That's
but
hilarious
it's my fault.
also.
Yeah, because fuck them. Right. But to be honest with you, I think a lot of people are saying that Punk's gonna win
Not
because
John Cena.
no, I think this is going
Really?
to lead. I think this is leading up to John Cena actually like maybe turning heel for a little bit.
For his
And
final run?
why not? Or maybe
Maximize on
this
him
lead,
finally being loved?
uh, or this might lead to Cena being Thugonomic Cena. If this turns Cena to Thugonomic Cena, holy shit,
He
that
will
thing's
come
gonna be
everywhere.
bonkers. Listen, all right. So, where's my thing? Aha. So we have those 6 men in the men's elimination chamber. I have a strange feeling that CM Punk is going to win. Let me explain why.
Go
Punk
for
is
it.
going to win to further the storyline between him and Cody Rhodes. He ultimately wanted to face Cody at the WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
However, there was an extremely cryptic um, promo cut by The Rock on with Cody last Friday, saying that The Rock wanted to be like, "Hey, Cody, I want you to be my champion. I want your soul." Which doesn't make any sense. It's like, well, that doesn't make any like why are you doing all this stuff? He wants Cody to turn corporate. That's the reason why he says he wants his soul. Now, here's what I think is going to happen. I think that due to now the men's elimination chamber match is probably going to be the last match of the night, um, which is fine because the women's elimination chamber should actually open. That one should open, and then we get the other matches, and then the men should close out. But there's a reason why. Cody is supposed to give The Rock his answer for him being his champion and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think with CM Punk winning, I think at the end of the chamber match, Cody comes out, congratulates Punk. Punk attacks Cody and says, "Rock, I'll be your champion." CM Punk turns heel, becomes corporate Punk.
That'd be the
Bro.
wildest shit.
And then it's Punk Cody for the title at WrestleMania. Punk beats Cody for the title. And then Cody has to fight all the way back just to get the title back. Only to fall short at like next year's like Royal Rumble. I'm booking far out. I'm booking far out. That's how I'm picturing it. So we're gonna get to the women's elimination chamber match. Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Naomi, Liv Morgan, Bayley, Roxanne Perez. Last two people that are gonna be in the ring is gonna be Bianca Belair and Naomi, and that's when it's Naomi is gonna turn heel on Bianca and like cheap shot her, but she's not gonna actually win she's not gonna win the chamber match.
Mm-hmm.
Bianca's gonna win. Or Bianca pins Naomi on a roll up and Naomi gets pissed off and attacks her. It could happen either one of two ways. So Bianca rolls up, Naomi's pissed off, Jade Cargill's music hits, and Jade comes out and confronts Naomi for doing what she did. And then it's like, what the hell just happened? Like, I don't understand. And like, they both gang up on and beat Bianca, keeping Bianca face. But that causes a conundrum because both Naomi and Bianca are women's tag team champions.
Huh.
All right, so let's see.
What's match of the night for you? Like, what you got? I saw there was only 4 matches booked right now, but
bro, I can't name one match that's gonna be what's the name? That's gonna
They're
be.
all that good.
Listen, when I tell you that this card is stacked to the fucking rafters, it is stacked to the fucking rafters. There isn't a bad match. 100%. There is no bad match.
Okay.
At all. There's 4 fucking matches, and that's all you need for this pay-per-view. This pay-per-view is gonna go like 3.5 hours.
Fair.
Like for 4 matches, because the men and women's elimination chambers are probably gonna both take 45 minutes apiece. Because that it's just there's too many moving parts. They have to be able to tell their story. They need to have it breathe. So you have Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens unsanctioned match. This match is going to be bloody. It's going to be crazy because Sami and Kevin work well together because they've literally known each other forever, basically, at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an unsanctioned match because Kevin Owens thought Sami was going to help him in the pay-per-view last month to beat Cody for the belt.
At the Rumble.
Yep. Didn't happen. So Owens attacked Sami the next night. Well, not the next night. The Friday after the Rumble. And I'm sorry. I'm stupid. The Monday after the Rumble. So it was Punk, Sami fighting for a spot for the Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Punk won. Sami was like, all right, cool, you got the better of me. Shook his hand. They were both getting out in the ring. All of a sudden, Kevin Owens comes out, blindsides the shit out of Sami. Punk gets knocked out. He tumbles. And then he goes and picks him up for a package pile driver and just puts him away. Everybody's like, oh, shit like that. Bro, fucking bonkers. And like I was telling you earlier, this is why you can't miss wrestling. Wrestling is about to be must-see TV right now because they're leading up into the greatest nights of the year, which is WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you have the next match is Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus, Nia Jax, and Candice LeRae. I think this is going to be the faces are going to win.
I mean, that just sounds like a way to get a legend on the card.
Yeah. Also, they're in Canada, so Trish is from Canada. There you go.
So 100% a reason to get a legend on the card.
Yeah. Did you see the picture I sent of to you where they were both wearing the same thing? Like they had they had the same pants on and the same top on. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't, but 100%. Like the faces are gonna win, so Tiffany and Trish are gonna win, which I feel is going to just that's gonna be a nice fun 10-minute match. Let Trish have some fun inside of.
Oh yes, you did.
Yeah, I was about to say.
My response was wood and smash.
So
I'll say that on the podcast. I don't give a fuck.
What are they gonna say?
I don't give a fuck.
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do?
I was gonna say what they're gonna do. Cancel us? Our fucking subs already do that because you're not subbing.
That's true. But that's fine because hey, we're playing the long game. We're gonna be grinding all the time, every time.
Oh, always
at a time.
We're 31 episodes in this bitch. We ain't stopping.
Shit.
So,
that's the long and short of it. But the men and women's chamber are going to be phenomenal because we all know Jade is coming back. If Jade doesn't come back, at Elimination Chamber, she is 100% coming back at the WrestleMania, and it's going to be a massive pop because she got put through a car, front windshield.
Damn.
Left battered and bruised. In front of and nobody knew who did it, but they were trying to accuse Alexa Bliss and Raquel. So, but yeah, it's gonna be nuts, my dude. It's gonna be nuts.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. But I'm gonna try to make sure to take care of some. They're advertising for 313 on what's my name?
Yeah, they are.
It's
I'm
looking
sure.
clean. Oh God, it's gonna, bro. I'm gonna take notes because that shit's gonna be live and direct.
Nice.
And I think this starts at 6.
Ain't no way.
Either 6 or 8.
8 sounds more likely.
Yeah.
7.
I'm sorry, 7.
7 p.m.
Yeah.
And then last thing that I want to bring up, because quite honestly, I don't really feel like talking about a bunch of celebrity deaths. It sucks. Like,
It
but
sucks real bad.
don't need all
We
that doom and gloom.
we should have opened it up with the bad news and then
we
left
should
off
have,
the good news.
but we were a little too hyped.
Yeah, we were too hyped.
All I'm gonna say is R.I.P. Harriet the Spy.
Yeah.
And Lex
Michelle
Luthor.
Trachtenberg passed at 39, which is way too young. And then today Gene Hackman passed at 95. But it's strange because it was him in his house and his wife and his dog, and they were all dead.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, the only thing that could just wipe somebody out like that, carbon monoxide. But we'll see that.
That's
we'll
a conspiracy theory for another day.
Yeah, so we'll that's a conspiracy theory for another day. But it's sad. So celebrate by watching Harriet the Spy and Young Frankenstein. Oh yeah, Superman 2. Oh no, I'm sorry. Harriet the Spy and Enemy of the State.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But or go on YouTube and watch her rap, because that shit's hilarious.
I didn't know she rapped.
I will send you the video as soon as we're done, sir. Okay. Trust me on that.
Or do what I like to do is watch Pete and Pete, because she's on Pete and Pete.
The last thing I want to talk about, which we already talked about a little bit, is Monster Hunter.
Damn.
Boy, are we hyped.
Bro, I wish I had the money for it. I'm so upset.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll
for you.
I'll get it eventually, you know.
Yeah.
So
I'm so ready. I've been watching streamers play it all day.
Yeah.
All day.
Everybody got the early access of it.
Yeah.
Also, I know some people set their thing to New Zealand so they could get the.
But the ones I watch, no, they got a review code.
Oh, they got a. Okay, cool. That's fine. I don't like the people that are setting theirs to New Zealand. That feels like it's cheating. I'm like, bro, why are you being such an asshole? Like, you can't wait a couple hours. You know, you have to be the first one to play. You didn't get a review code, so I'm gonna set mine in New Zealand so I can play. Bitch, fucking cunt.
God damn.
Nah, that's cheating, man. That pisses me off. Assholes.
You already talked about it. You like the hunting horn. I'm all about the charge blade.
Well, see, I do hunting horn, and then I either run a insect glaive or a switch axe.
Well, luckily you can run 2 weapons in wilds.
Yeah.
But the actual point that I was going to get to this is there any monster that they've announced that you're super excited for? And what monster do you want added to the game?
I don't even know what they even announced, to be honest with you.
I mean, I think for me, it's Gore Magala, like that I'm hyped for. Because I mean, I'm hyped for the new monsters too, but I don't know the new monsters.
Oh, to be honest with
I know
you,
Gore Magala.
There's one thing that I've been wanting to do, but I don't think it's possible now.
What?
Because it's way too many. You know how they always have the little monster indicator on all of the
Oh Christ! You want to get those as pins?
No, I was thinking about getting those as tattoos, but there's way too many now.
Oh yeah, I mean,
there's
you can get that shit as like a sleeve.
Yeah, you'd have to, but there's like what 50, 60 of them now.
There's a bunch.
There's probably more because we're talking about from Monster Hunter 1 all the way up until now.
Yeah.
You know, and you obviously, you have your staples, you got your Diablos, you got your.
I mean, even excluding like variants, like pink Rathian and gold Diablos. Not Diablos, gold Rathalos and black Diablos and all that. There's still a ton.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know what they would be called to even look them up. To be honest,
Probably
with
sprites.
You. Sprites.
Probably. That's
what
the Pokemon one is. If you look them up as like Pokemon sprites, that you'll get like little pixely image. But I think I want to see them add Odogaron. Because that's my doggo in World, man. That's my doggo. But Jimmy, you got anything else to add?
No, I'm gonna add myself to bed.
Hell yeah! So,
yeah.
as
I'll
this
send you
episode,
something cool again.
Cool. I'm gonna send you something in a minute too. Do us a favor, give us a like, give us a subscribe, follow on YouTube, Spotify. Let us know what you think, and for the love of God, like sign into your parents' YouTubes, your grandmom's YouTubes, all that shit that Republicans claimed like Democrats did, like voter fraud. Do that for YouTube. Do that for me.
Yeah, for
Sign
me.
into dead people's accounts and do that for me. Like, come on. I'm sleepy, but I'm not Sleepy Joe.
Yeah. Oh, I found it.
But yeah, make sure to follow us. As always, link trees in bio. And what else is there to say? Like, that's what it is.
Yeah, and always remember, everybody, everyone is welcome at the Nerd Table.
And pop them pussies.
What the fuck? Holy shit! Hold on, we're not fucking ending off on that.